Cold email in 2025 is not what it used to be. Google and Microsoft are cracking down on every mass mail sender. Things aren't landing in the inbox anymore. Everyone is marking things as spam. And if you're not setting up your cold email the right way, you're surely going to land in spam and never going to be able to actually book those meetings that you actually want to book. Now, if you want to go ahead and solve that problem, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so the first thing you need to do is actually secure yourself a couple domains, right? Now, obviously, you can go to multiple different places to get your domains. You could go to GoDaddy, you can go to Namecheap, you can go to wherever you want to go. But from what I found, I've got a secret place that I'm actually going to go to actually get my domains and the mailboxes associated with those so that we can start sending out these cold emails for absolutely cheap. Now, the first place we're going to go to is domains.co.za. Now, this is a South African company that actually, hosts, right? Now, you can go ahead and buy your domain from here. And why I like this is simply because it's cheap. Truly, it's cheap for what you're actually getting, right? So obviously you can see here that, let's just say we want to get a .com domain, right? We'll just say AOL agency. Well, I don't know. I just thought of that. AOL agency. We go ahead and give that a search. All right, cool. So you've got your agency domain that's here, right? We see from domains.co.za, it is 259 Rand. Let's just go ahead and look at a place like GoDaddy, right? We'll go and check AOLagency.com. Let's search and find a domain here. All right, so obviously you can see here that you can go ahead and buy this domain for 1 Rand, right? Now that's going to be super dirt cheap. If ever we go to ZAR to Rand, to dollar, there we go. And we actually have a look and see. We can see that this domain on GoDaddy actually renews at 369, and on domains.co.za it's 259, right? So obviously you can see it's cheaper, but if ever you're just running these things for your cold email campaigns, I don't think you'd need it for a year because it'd probably be burnt by then. So in this case, you would actually go ahead and use GoDaddy to actually purchase your domain, right? Now, the reason I use domains.co.za, right, is let's say I buy from GoDaddy, because this is what I did for one of my other campaigns, right? I bought from GoDaddy because it was like 1 Rand or whatever it may be. And then I simply started using the hosting of like web emails and stuff like that on domains.co.za. Now, obviously you can use like Google Workspace or anything like that, but then those prices tend to kind of start shooting through the roof at like $4 a user and everything like that. Now, if you come to domains.co.za, you'll see underneath the hosting and you go to email only hosting, you're actually going to be able to get email hosting for dirt cheap, right? We can see here that these are the plans: email only 10, email only 20, email only 50. And we can see here we can have 10 email accounts, 20 email accounts, 50 email accounts. And you can connect 1 domain, you can connect 5 domains, you can connect 10 domains, stuff like that to this actual account. So let's say you go with the email only 20, right? You can connect up to 5 domains to this thing. So you'll have 5 different domains, and you'll share those 20 email accounts across those 5 domains, right? So let's just see. This is 79 Rand, which is how much in dollars? Let's have a look. 79 Rand is $4. Now, $4.30. Now, $4.30 for 20 email accounts is an absolute steal. So you just go here, come here, purchase this thing, and you'll be able to actually have 20 email accounts that's going to be spread across 5 email domains. Do you understand how much cheaper this was actually going to be than to actually go to like Google Workspace or Outlook or whatever it may be to actually get your domains, your email accounts associated with the domains? That's going to start stacking up. Already 1 email account on like Workspace is about $4 or something like that. And here you're getting 10 email accounts for the same price. I think that's like a no-brainer. So firstly, like I said, you can get your email hosting on domains.co.za and then get your domain from GoDaddy, right? So you've got those 2 things set up. Now, make sure that when you're actually getting your domain, please, for the life of me, don't be using all these weird domain names. Don't be using all these weird things, right? Like a .xyz or whatever the hell. Don't be using those things. If you come here to spamhouse.org, you'll see here that this actually ranks and shows a list of all the like domains that are not seen as like a proper domain, right? They're very malicious domains, stuff like that, because there's been a ton of emails and spammers and things like that sent through these domains, like the .com part or the .agency or .solutions, whatever, right? Those are the types of things that this is the list that shows a lot of the main domains that are not going to be good to send from. So then you're going to likely end up in spam, regardless of how you set up your MX records or how you set up your SPF records or how you set up your DKIM records. It doesn't matter. Now, this is a list. You can just go through this list and you'll see here all these different things. I've seen a lot of people like, okay, here, like a .co. A lot of people like using a .co. We'll see here again, we keep scrolling down. I think I saw a .io here. Let's see. Okay, here's a .ai, right? Here's a .ai. Yeah, so you can just go through this list, see what's here, and then don't register your domain name with this thing, right? Cool. So this is all the actual setting up of your actual like domain, where to buy it and everything like that. Now, cool. Remember, please remember, do not send cold emails from your main domain, your main company domain. Do not send emails from there. You're going to just burn your domain, and that's your main email domain. Now, if ever you actually sending like proper clients, appointment booking things and stuff like that through there, or just emails to your actual clients already, you're going to be having a chance of landing in spam, because now you've just burned your domains by actually using your main domain for your cold email campaign. Don't do that. Get other domains, buy other domains. They're very cheap. You can see here GoDaddy will be like R1 or whatever it may be. If you don't find your domain, or GoDaddy doesn't give you this freedom to give you like a discount or whatever it may be, go to domains.co.za and get yourself sorted out there. You can already see it's cheaper to get a domain there than it is to get literally anywhere else. Okay. Now, this doesn't pertain to like just domains.co.za. Go to like the countries where they're not really a first world country, where they don't need to charge first world prices. You get me? And then look for domain registrars over there, and then just buy the domains there. You understand what I'm saying? But this is what I know. This is what I'm going to show you. This is what I know what works. Okay, cool. So you've bought your domain or your domains, and you've set up your email accounts, right? Now, next thing is you're going to actually have to set up your proper authentication for your emails, right? Because obviously we want things to land in the inbox, right? And if ever you don't have these, like your MX, your SPF, your DKIM, your DMARC records, you don't have these things set up, you're going to be looked at as an untrustworthy sender. So you're going to need to set these things up with domains.co.za. All you have to do is tell them, hey, these are all the list of the domains that I've bought from you. You send them an email. You tell them, hey, this is a list of all the domains I've bought from you. Please, can you give me the MX records, SPF records, DMARC, DKIM records for these things? And they're very quick to respond. Literally within like an hour, they'll get back to you and just say, hey, here's all the stuff you need to do. Then you just go ahead into your DNS settings, and then you just go ahead and update those things. Then you'll be good, right? Cool. Perfect. So now that you've set up your things, your authentication, everything like that, now you've got your domains and everything. Now all you want to do is actually go ahead and now go to Instantly. I use Instantly for myself to actually start sending emails and everything like that. I use Instantly to send my things. You can see I've got my domains are busy warming up as we speak. So what you want to do is, since you've bought things from you've bought your domains and your mailboxes from domains.co.za, you just go ahead here and click add new, and then you would have to go to say connect existing accounts, right? And then in here you'll go to IMAP/SMTP. You click here, you click single account, and then you start connecting your domains, right? Your things. Then you'll put in all the IMAP and SMTP records and everything like that, the details there to actually connect these things. Then cool, you've set that up, right? You've connected your thing. Now you're all sorted out. Now, you want to be able to warm up your domains before you actually go ahead and start sending them out, because you don't want to just now go and start, boom, spam sending. And then what's going to happen? Your things are going to be burned, essentially, right? They're going to burn quickly because you didn't take the time to warm them up to send and receive emails. I'll just click on this one here just so we can see what's been happening. Cool. So 10 days ago, all right, warm up, 43 emails, warm up emails received, 17 sent, 0 saved from spam. So it looks like we're all good so far, right? Can see here 100% health score. We go to another one at the bottom here. We see this 26 emails received, 28 warm-ups sent. So we can see everything is going well, everything is going good. You just want to keep warming up your accounts. Never, ever, ever turn off your email warming. Don't ever turn it off, because it's just going to keep your domain healthy, right? It's going to keep that domain healthy. Now, Instantly has this really cool thing where you can actually go ahead and test the domain setup. So it'll look for your SPF, your MX, your DMARC, DKIM records, and you literally just come to the top here, in this little, all these check boxes here. You click test domain setup. It's going to go ahead and look, checking all domains for these records. Cool. I'm all sorted out. Now my cold emails and stuff like that will have the authentication that it needs in order to actually deliver into people's inboxes, right? Cool. So that's really how you go ahead and set it up. Now, if you want to use Instantly, I've got a link down below. You can go ahead and click it. Then it'll take you to here. You'll be able to see and actually get your cold email stuff sorted out. So this is actually just a guide as to how to set it up and to actually authenticate all your stuff. Now, if you want to see a video about how, your cold email sucks and how to actually write the copy and everything, you can go check out this video. If you want to go ahead and see how to scrape a bunch of leads and everything like that, you can go and check out another video on my channel right here. And yeah, I'll check you guys on the next video.